Are you starting? Hey everyone, Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today I want to talk to you about that transition you or your child might be going through right now. A lot of schools, as we start second semester, have decided to go to hybrid learning or maybe even in-person learning full-time. So if that is you or your child, I want to know this message is relevant to you. Just tap that like or heart button for me and let me know down below whether your child is back hybrid or full-time in person. I know some of you guys are still going to be remote learning, so today I really just want to focus on those that are transitioning from remote learning, distance learning, virtual learning, whatever you guys might be calling it. Before we jump into that though, if you're wondering who I am, again, my name is Jessica Coulter. I am the CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. I tutor students in the 3rd grade and up, all the way up through adults in grad school. I specialize in middle school math, ACT prep, and essay writing. So help with more than that, but those are my specialties. So just give me a call, email, or contact me on Facebook or email, however you want to get a hold of me if you've got some questions or are looking for some one-on-one help. Now, let's talk about this transition. I substitute in a district nearby. Now I live in Kansas, and I had the teachers tell me that the 3 weeks they were hybrid this first semester was a terrible thing. I mean, it was a hot mess, and the kids' grades did not do well. So I don't know if you've had the pleasure of that yet, but do be aware of that. The teachers that I talk to are a little hesitant to go back to hybrid learning. They're a little worried about how students are going to do, and unfortunately they might be onto something, because depending on your personal thoughts, opinions, hybrid learning might not be what you want your child to do, and your child might not be looking forward to it. So there are ways to make it easier and to make grades better. And if that is you, if you're looking for some help, looking for some ideas, be sure to join my Facebook group. The link's in the description. It's facebook.com/groups/A's for students. So join the group so you can get the help you need to transition. Now, I do want to give you a couple tips here in case you're not a Facebook person. Maybe you're on YouTube watching this because you're not a Facebook person. Well, the first thing I want to tell you is that hybrid learning is going to mean you're in school part of the time. So that means materials are going to have to go from home back to school, back and forth. So be prepared for backpacks and kind of sorting things out again. It's not going to be everything in one place at home, or maybe one place in the home. So be prepared to make those arrangements. Another idea here is be ready to actually learn in person. Expectations are going to be different in the classroom than they were through the computer screen. I mean, yes, you might have some new teachers. Yes, you might have the same teachers you did last semester, but the thoughts, the processes are going to be different. So those are going to be 2 new changes from hybrid learning to in-person learning, or from remote learning to full-time in-person, whatever your guys' situation is. So just want to check in. If you guys are liking the video, awesome, that's what I'm going for. Just thumbs up, like, heart, whatever you have available to click or tap. And also know if you're on YouTube, would love to have you subscribe to my channel. If you're on Facebook, would love to have you as a follower, so you guys always know when I go live. So the last tip here I'm going to give for you is that depending on your school district or your child's school district, some classes are going to be doing hybrid learning in a way that the days your kids are in school, they will be in school receiving instruction, and then on the days when they're at home on the computer, there won't actually be any teacher contact. So the kids will just have to be on their own doing whatever is put on Canvas or Google Classroom, whatever you guys use. Other classes, other districts are going to be doing it where the kids in person and the kids at home are all learning together. So the kids online are going to be kind of talking and seeing the teacher at the same time the kids in the classroom are. So that's a totally different experience. So make sure you're ready for either way. Because if your child's at home 2 days of the week doing remote learning on his or her own like you guys have been doing, then he or she needs to know to keep doing that. Keep doing the stuff that needs to be done when it needs to be done. But if your child is going to be learning with the kids in the classrooms, the teacher's talking to 2 groups of students at the same time, that is going to require logging in at the right time. That's going to be having the right materials necessary and paying attention when the teacher's actually given directions. So that is what I wanted to give you guys today. Just some heads up, some thoughts to get you prepared for that transition from distance learning to hybrid learning. So thank you so much for being here today, guys. Remember, if you're looking for some help, looking for some tips and tricks in making that transition as smooth as possible from, like I said, remote learning, virtual learning, distance learning, whatever you're calling it, to some form of hybrid learning or in-person learning, join my Facebook group. Again, the link is in the description. It's facebook.com/groups/A's for students. Thanks so much, guys.